Hey, what's up guys? Coach Ryan Family from the VIPAR Pit. Today I want to talk about why your HIIT workouts are actually a massive miss, all right? HIIT, high intensity interval training, is a really popular and quite frankly bastardized term that's thrown around the industry today. Seems like every gym is offering a HIIT class or people are doing HIIT workouts. And the fact of the matter is, when you look at the actual protocols being implemented, they are nothing like what has actually been shown in the scientific research to give results from a high intensity interval training standpoint. Just doing intervals does not mean you are doing high intensity interval training. So what I see a lot, and what this boils down to, is the work to rest ratio that's prescribed within the workout, as well as the amount of output or effort that's involved. Now make no mistake about it, a lot of these HIIT classes are very, very hard, challenging workouts. Really high heart rates, lots of sweat, lots of burn, perhaps even some vomit, but those things do not necessarily create the necessary metabolic stimulus that you are after. When a lot of people are chasing HIIT workouts, the reason they are drawn to them is because of the promises of an elevated metabolic rate. When you do HIIT workouts properly, your metabolism can stay elevated for 36 to 48 hours after the session. So even later that night when you're sitting on your couch doing nothing, your fat burning mechanisms, your fat burning machinery is upregulated. That's a good thing. But in practice, the way most people do HIIT, they don't actually get that effect and they wonder why they're not seeing results. So let's just talk briefly, and I'm gonna try to keep this super simple and not dive too deeply into the crazy science or use big terminology. But at the end of the day, to effectively stimulate your metabolism, you have to have a really, really high work output. Basically, it has to be a high percentage of your best available efforts. And what happens is when the rest interval is too short relative to the work interval, you end up, instead of dipping into anaerobic metabolism, you end up in aerobic metabolism, which is a lower output metabolic machinery, if you will. So a lot of people will do something like a HIIT workout for them, maybe 15 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy, okay? And that would be commonly prescribed as what you would see as a HIIT workout. The problem is with 15 on, 30 off, you're gonna be able to exert a lot of output for the first few reps, but then fatigue is gonna catch up and your average output for the whole workout's gonna be low. And I've done two examples of this. I have a Rogue Echo bike, it's a fan bike, and I'm just gonna use revolutions per minute or RPMs through the workout as an example. So I did a recent HIIT workout, faux HIIT I should say. It wasn't a true HIIT workout. I did a popular, what's commonly known as a HIIT workout. I did 15 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And my average RPMs for the workout was 89 RPMs. Now my first 2 or 3 reps out of the gate, I was blazing, way faster than that. But then with just 30 seconds rest, it wasn't enough time for me to recover and my pace slowed down dramatically. My output slowed down dramatically. Now, let's look at what I would consider to be a true HIIT workout. 15 seconds on, 165 seconds off. So 2 minutes and 45 seconds of easy pedaling between the 15 seconds effort. A lot of people may say, well, that rest is too long. That's not gonna do anything. You should be breathing hard and exhausted the whole time. Well, here's the reality. My average output for this workout, and I did the same number of reps for each of these, just FYI. My average output on the work intervals for here was 124 RPMs on the bike. Big, big difference. Guess which workout left me sweaty for way later in the day, or left me feeling hot way later in the day? It's this one, the longer rest interval. So you generally, if you want to do true HIIT, and I don't want to get too deep into energy system training, you want at least a 1 to 5 work to rest ratio at bare minimum. So if you're doing 10 seconds of work, you want at least 50 seconds of recovery before you do another work interval. And in a lot of cases, even that's too short. In some cases, you want to go even longer than that. The point is, you have to be able to maintain a maximal output. And this is not fun, by the way. You may look at this and say, oh, 165 seconds rest for just 15 seconds of work, that's nothing, that's a piece of cake. You do it right, it will gut you, it will scorch you, and it will leave you a metabolic furnace, all right? I'm Coach Ryan Family from the VIPAR Pit. Just want to make sure you're doing your HIIT workouts properly. If you have any questions, comments, please hit the comment section below. Otherwise, hit subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.